Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
The people have made their choice.
The people chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words. That does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection.
And apparently they dragged me on Twitter. I don't give a because Twitter's not a real place.
Chapter 1. What is rage baiting? Rage baiting, also known as rage farming, is an internet tactic designed to provoke outrage. By using offensive or inflammatory content, the goal is to increase online engagement, attract subscribers, followers, and supporters, and ultimately boost revenue. This manipulative strategy thrives on eliciting strong emotional responses, leading users to interact with the content more fervently. The mechanics of rage baiting are straightforward yet insidious. Content creators use provocative headlines, memes, tropes, or comments to spark anger and controversy. Users, driven by their emotional reactions, engage with the content by commenting, sharing, and debating, thereby increasing its visibility and reach. This heightened engagement can be financially lucrative for the content creators, as more traffic often translates to higher ad revenue and increased support. By combining half-truths with blatant lies, these tactics can distort public perception and foster divisiveness. Political scientist Jared Wesley notes that such strategies are on the rise, with the potential to escalate into offline violence. As more politicians and public figures adopt these tactics, the risk of societal polarization and conflict increases. One prime example of this is Winta Zissou. The 22-year-old is a New York influencer best known for her skits confronting horrible waiters or rude influencers at press events, usually combined with catchy titles like "I Cannot Believe This Happened" or "Date Night Gone Wrong." But Zissou, who with 515,000 followers is one of the fastest-growing rage bait influencers on TikTok at the moment, didn't even start this type of content on purpose. Remember, kids, no matter how untalented you are in life, you can always just be an anti-woke YouTuber. The skill ceiling for this type of content is actually buried 10 feet in the dirt. It all started with the Helldivers 2 drama. Most of the people that lost their minds on the whole Helldivers 2 Sony PSN drama, 90% of you came from either Western, rich, or countries with developed infrastructure where you could have made a PSN account in 2 minutes, just like you did an Ubisoft account, and just like you made an EA account. You don't care about these countries, you never cared about them. The only time you care about them is when it benefits your outcome. And I'll prove it to you right now. Sony went back on their PSN account requirements, but they still delisted games from Steam in a lot of these countries, and you don't care, people are bringing it up here and there, but I don't see the pitchforks at Sony anymore. Where are you guys now? No, you just didn't want to create a PSN account. A new Assassin's Creed was revealed with a black samurai, and the anti-woke mob came after this game hard. I'll challenge the biggest anti-woke YouTubers who have a mob ready to destroy this channel with mass dislikes and reports. And to that I say, it's worth losing my channel by exposing these disgusting people who rage bait and manipulate audiences in a very unethical manner. I want to say that Ubisoft is not an angel. Ubisoft has had issues lately with how they are packaging their games, but it's completely blown out of proportion. This monetizing stuff is not new. Sure, they added another tier, but the narrative that's going around is that if you don't pay $120 for the game, you're missing out. 3 days early access? Who cares? The reasoning behind this is that games are truly expensive to make these days, and companies are looking for ways to get a return on their investments. The only reason they have these tiers is because, are you ready? People buy them. Money talks. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the most successful Assassin's Creed game in terms of sales, and more than half the profits come from microtransactions. Good for them. If they didn't make profits, they wouldn't make more games. Secondly, why is nobody talking about the amount of free content AC Valhalla gave us? I got the base version of the game. We got the River Raids DLC for free. We got the Cassandra Quest DLC for free. And we also got a quest with Roshan from AC Mirage, completely free. Nobody talks about that. The one thing that would really piss me off is if I buy a full game, and by the end of the game, I get a message saying, if you want to experience the true ending of the game, buy this extra 30%. Valhalla was so deep, it had 3 main story endings. It's crazy. Oh, the skins and mounts behind the paywall sucked. I never had any interest in buying them or felt like I was missing out by not having them, but they're there and people bought them. Good for them. Who am I to demonize them, and who are you? I played and bought every single Assassin's Creed game, and you know what? Ubisoft just rewarded me with a bunch of free skins and gear, so it's not that serious. Before we continue, your support is crucial, so a like on the video will be a lot more helpful than before. The Black Samurai
is not happy because for the past several years, fans have been begging Ubisoft to make an Assassin's Creed set in Japan. Well, they finally did it, but the rumors were true. The main male protagonist
is a black man, is a black man, is a black man. And we've gone over all of the backlash surrounding Yasuke, the changing of history, people trying to lie about who this person actually was.
But the gamers, the fans, they are not buying it.
Don't talk in the name of Assassin's Creed fans when you know nothing about Assassin's Creed lore. Don't talk about historical accuracy when Assassin's Creed is a sci-fi game with Isu that created humans for slave work and controlled their minds with the Apple of Eden. Yasuke is the first ever protagonist in Assassin's Creed that actually existed. All other Assassin's Creed protagonists are fictional. Shut the fuck up! Was that not nice? I never wanted to reach this level, but you know what? If you dare to make these videos and pretend to be angry while celebrating off-camera the money you make from rage baiting, then I'm gonna call you out.
Lot with Rings of Power. It's one of their favorite things to do is like Photoshop the faces of people in a piece of media they're upset about. It's really all about just like playground insults equivalent humor, right? Like, there's no real arguments being made here. I do love how they flipped the Family Guy joke, though.
When the trailer came out and I saw Yasuke, I was impressed. My first thoughts were, wow, this will be interesting. I wonder how he got there. And then I saw that he actually existed.
From the historical point of view, Yasuke existed. Absolutely. We've got period records, we've got period images, multiple period records. So yes, employment. Yasuke was a successful warrior, he was an imposing man, he was particularly strong.
Ridiculous distance with a headshot, that was Yasuke. He could do that in real life. So yeah. He was super cool, very interesting. We don't know a lot about him, which means he's actually a really cool character for fictional media. There's been an anime about him. He has been featured in video games. Japanese media has featured him as a famous samurai for a very long time. He's actually a very beloved figure in Japan. And yeah, really cool figure, and one that has one who what we know was true about him is so cool with so little known about him outside of that you can do anything with him. His story and what went on with his life can be whatever you want it to be, as long as the core of what we know about him is true in your story. He is a very cool historical figure to work with for a fictional piece of media, which is why he is the perfect fucking character for an Assassin's Creed game.
Chronicles of Lord Nobunaga. This is a 530 pages long book that tells us exactly what happened around Nobunaga based on actual historically documented statements. Does this entire book ever mention Yasuke? Yes, it does. But here's what it says. On the 23rd of the second month, a blackamoor came from the Christian country. He appeared to be 26 or 27 years old, black over his whole body, just like an ox. This man looked robust and had a good demeanor. What is more, his formidable strength surpassed that of 10 men. The Baton brought him along by way of paying his respects to Nobunaga. Indeed, it was owing to Nobunaga's power and his glory that yet unheard of treasures from the 3 countries and curiosities of this kind came to be seen here, time and again. A blessing indeed. This is the only mention. He was strong and he was a curiosity. He was exotic, and these are the reasons why Oda Nobunaga wanted him.
Let's address the LGBTQ situation. And this is another proof that you people never played Assassin's Creed.
Protagonist in this game, along with the female Japanese person. No, instead, they had to go the extra mile. Ubisoft appears to confirm Assassin's Creed Shadows protagonists Yasuke and Neo are LGBTQ+. Because, of course, this is Ubisoft.
In AC Odyssey, you could make Alexio super gay or Cassandra a lesbian or Eivor gay. It's an option. Here are some scenes for your viewing pleasure.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun. But you'll have to help me strip out of these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another god?
In the article that you're quoting, it just says that they will have the option. You can probably avoid all the gay stuff if you want. Next, let's take a look at some conservative idiots who never play any games but are jumping on the trend, just like they jumped on the GTA 6 is gonna be woke trend. Jesus Christ, you people are amazing. In Baldur's Gate 3, you can be super gay and have sex with aliens. In Mass Effect 3, you can be super gay.
Chance that Yasuke and Nobunaga f***ed. There's a good chance they f***ed. It was not unheard of for male samurai to have gay sex with their lord. That is not, it was not unheard of. There's a chance it happened. There's not gay, but bi, possibly, because they also had wives and many sons. So probably bi.
In this kind of anti-woke grifting ecosystem, it's going to be completely forgotten about, because by then they'll already have 3 other meal tickets to latch onto.
On Twitter, it's crazy to me, bro. But this is what these people are. This is exactly what these people are. There is no credibility whatsoever to the supposed criticism.
You know, I'm sick and tired of y'all. Just say you don't want to see a black man in a video game. Just say it. Just freaking say it. Just say it. And you know why I'm going to call you guys out on this bullshit? Because what is the difference between this? What is the difference between this game and Afro Samurai? I bet you a lot of y'all mother effers that hate this, watched Afro Samurai and loved it as an anime. A lot of people love that anime. One of the top animes in the world. Same thing. A black samurai in feudal Japan. Oh, but they loved that. Y'all didn't have no problem with that. There was another anime on Netflix called Yasuke, which was a big time black anime with a black samurai in feudal Japan. Big time. Big time. Y'all had no problem with that. But when it comes to a black man in video games, y'all get mad. And you know why I'm going to call y'all out on this bullshit? And no, I'm going to call more guys, to call you guys out more on this bullshit. It's because Assassin's Creed, of all franchises, to talk about historically accurate, this is how I know y'all never played a fucking Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed is a game that literally almost makes fun of history. It almost makes fun of history. Did you see Christians get offended when Assassin's Creed pretty much said Christianity just boils down to very intelligent aliens, very intelligent beyond superior aliens that gave us technology? Did you see Christians get offended to that? Did you see Americans get offended when George Washington, one of the reasons why he won the war, the Revolutionary War, because he had an apple of Eden. The apple of Eden was giving him his superior intelligence to win the war. You didn't see Americans get offended. And I can just go down the list of all the Assassin's Creed games that literally almost make fun of history. But now y'all have a problem with this? Y'all have a problem with this now. Even though there was a black samurai in Japan, I won't lie to you, I'm not too much into that history, but it doesn't matter. I haven't seen a single Japanese person, not a single Japanese person say a bad thing. All y'all people lying online talking about, I have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend, I have a friend, I have a this. You don't know a single Japanese person. Stop damn lying. Japanese people ain't mad about this. They're not. They're not mad about this. You know why? Because they love Afro Samurai. They love Afro Samurai. They love seeing black characters in anime. They're not mad at this. You guys just want to be mad at something. Just say you don't want to see black people in video games. And this ain't the first time. Y'all did it in God of War. When God of War Ragnarok came out, y'all called it woke because Angry Boda was black. In a God of War game, talk about it's historically inaccurate. When Kratos, who is Greek, the God of War is the father of Loki. Oh, what? That's not historically inaccurate because you know why? You think Kratos is black. I mean, Kratos is white. So you're okay with that. You're okay. You're okay with the historically inaccurate stuff when it's a white person. But as soon as you see a black man, a black character in a video game, you got a problem. Y'all said the same thing in Horizon Forbidden West when they added all those black characters in Horizon Forbidden West. Y'all didn't like how there were so many black characters. It's just like, bro, I just hate how it's like time has passed and y'all just became racist. And I know not all the game. I know it's not. I know it's not all the gaming industry. I know it's not. Not all of you guys are like this. But I'm sick of this. I'm usually trying to stay out of this, but I am sick and tired of you guys pretending that you're real gamers, pretending that you're this. You're just drifters and racists who just want to see, you don't want to see black characters. You don't want to see them. You don't want to see them. Y'all call anything that when a black person is the main character of anything is woke anytime. And I'm getting sick. A black man, a black woman, whatever. You're sick of it. It's just sick of it. I'm sick of y'all, man. What happens with Ghost of Tsushima adds him as a character? You don't know. What if Ghost of Tsushima 2? What if they add him into it? All of a sudden, you're going to hate the game now? You're going to say the game is woke? You're going to say Ghost of Tsushima's woke? Ghost of Tsushima 2 is woke? Jesus Christ, man. Do better, man. Do freaking better. I'm so sad. And I'm not a fan of Assassin's Creed, but someone has to say something. This got to stop. If you don't want to see a black character in a game, then don't play it. Don't go out here trying to scream some nonsense about historically inaccurate when it's just a bunch of white. I'm going to just say it as it is. It's a bunch of white people. A bunch of white people saying this. I haven't seen a single Japanese person online say this at all. It's all a bunch of white people. It's just funny. It's so funny that racist white people they get so upset about other cultures when a black person is involved. Anytime they see a black person involved. They're Hispanic, Asian, any type of culture. When they see a black person involved, they hate it. They just hate it. They want to talk about historically inaccurate. It's disrespectful to the culture. What do you mean, man? You're white. Get the hell. What do you know about the culture? You don't know a damn thing.
I want to add another stupid thing that these rage bait idiots are bringing up, that the Star Wars Outlaws protagonist is ugly, disgusting, and brown, and not white because of the woke agenda. You people truly need to go out and touch grass. What the hell is wrong with you? You won't be happy until every female character looks like an Eve or Final Fantasy character. Chill out, guys. Look at yourselves. Go out, get friends, touch grass.
See, you just care that you saw a black man on the front cover and you decided, oh, it's woke. Okay. It's WYE or whatever the hell they be saying. Like, it's so hilarious to me, but that just goes to show you the internet is not real, okay? If people want to enjoy this game, they will enjoy this game regardless of whatever BS that you spew. People clearly are messing with it, and it's funny because we haven't even seen the gameplay yet. We haven't seen gameplay yet, and people are still pre-ordering this game. That just goes to show you how much they actually care about it. Meanwhile, while you're just sitting here on the internet, spewing hatred for no apparent reason. Well, actually, no. I take that back. It's for a reason. Because you attract other people. Other pathetic, racist losers that have nothing to do with their lives. Their lives are miserable, worthless human beings that just spread hatred on the internet to garner some type of attention because they clearly don't get it at home.
Silencio! Silencio! 22 years ago, I stood where I stand now and watched my loved ones die, betrayed by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind. It would have consumed me, were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers who taught me to look past my instincts. They never preached answers, but guided me to learn from myself. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. Not Savonarola, not the marriage. We are free to follow our own path. There are those who will take that freedom from us. Too many of you gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose whatever you think is true that makes us human. There is no book or teacher to give you the answers, to show you the path. Choose your own way. Do not follow me or anyone else.